All right, good morning, guys. I have been working on my box and whisker plots. And the process for box and whisker plots is relatively simple. However, again, I'm still having problems with the data. So uh, I believe it really just is because I don't have a mathematical brain, and I am very visual. It has to be extremely concrete for me to understand data. I have played with the various box and whisker graphs, trying to insert data, and I keep having a hard time with the x-axis. So, on my first example, I highlighted attendance versus reading data, and it was giving me this number down here. So I clicked on the box, wanted to format my axis, and it's not giving me the options the way the other charts did. If I clicked on this, it's giving me this option, but this graph here is not giving me that option to format. So I'm completely confused as to why not. So this box and whisker plot did not give me enough information. So the one that gave me more information, I copied and pasted my tutoring hours versus reading scores. I used the tutoring data. I filtered out any blanks, and I also filtered out any 0 hours, thinking maybe that would allow for this to work. But again, I'm getting a big 1 right here in the middle. And then when I try to format my axis, no option to put in 0 to 100 or 0 to 20. The total tutoring hours was probably about 25 as max, and then minimum um, roughly about 6 hours. No, there's a 5. So I am not quite sure how to fix that. Anyway, in order to create my box and whisker plot, I of course highlighted my data choices. I went to Insert, Recommend Chart, or Recommended Charts, and this gave me a nice spread of the data when I'm looking at my recommended charts. And in fact, I may, in my improvement plan, go back and use some of these charts. These help me see the correlation between tutoring and reading scores. But it didn't give me the choice for box and whisker. So I go to box and whisker, and the box plot, and click OK. And of course, it delivers the chart. I can change my chart title. I can add, well, let's see, reading scores versus tutoring hours. I can add axis titles and then change the title of my axis. And this would be my tutoring hours. Get a little bigger. And if anyone watches my video and wants to give me a pointer on how to um, fix this bottom line, I would greatly appreciate it. Maybe I'm not aligning my data correctly or organizing it correctly. So there's my box and whisker plot. It looks to me like I have some outliers here for tutoring hours compared to scores. Uh, uh, Again, I like the other charts better. I mean, this is easy to create. However, based on the way that my data is represented, I'm not getting information from this chart. But this is my creation. Thank you guys so much.